this is 142 Random Dude, and today, guys, I will finally be unboxing Trash Bandit from Spear Halloween. Now, I know I meant to do this a lot sooner, but I've been so busy, and I've actually painted my bedroom. Actually looks really good. I painted it Halloween colors, and it's bright orange with black around. You can see up there I have my Jack the Reaper sign, and yeah, but today I will finally be building Trash Bandit, and I am very excited to do so. My birthday is on Friday, and I might be picking up another animatronic from Spirit then. We're going to the Spirit Halloween in Regina, so that'll be fun. I might pick up another animatronic there. I'm thinking of picking up Harvey Carvey, but we'll see. But yeah, here is Trash Bandit's box. He looks really good. Spirit Halloween Trash Bandit, durable outdoor rated design. Fun fact, this is my first ever outdoor rated design animatronic, so that's super cool. And then it says, pops up for a quick jump scare, makes hissing, metal clanking, and paper rustling noises. Durable box and slide out tray for easy repacking, which is convenient. And then pops up from 2 foot 10 inches to 3 foot 7 inches. And the trash can glow with a black light. And I don't have one of those, but we do. I might be able to find one somewhere. Here's the side of the box. That's pretty cool. There's the Jack the Reaper QR code. That's super cool. And then the back of the box. In Canada, this guy was $200. So that's not a bad price. There is the backstory. I don't feel like reading it. You guys can pause the video if you want. And then it's compatible with all those, and it can be compatible with a step pad. And I actually have the animatronic coin activator from 2024's ISE, so that's what I'll be using on him. And yeah, and then the other side of the box, whose house is that? Credit to Halloween C for that one. There's the diagram of him compared to a human. He's kind of small, which I do like. I like the smaller houses, but that actually looks really good. And then it's back to the front. So I'm gonna pause video, set you guys up, and we will get this guy open. I cannot wait. Hopefully the build isn't that hard. I've seen videos and it can be tricky, so hopefully it's not that hard. So yeah, guys, see you in a bit. Alright guys, back from the intro. Hope you like the new water intro I have. It's just basic, but here's the box. I've already kind of went over it with you guys, but we're gonna set it down. Actually, we should probably open up the flaps first. And guys, I know I said this earlier. I really wanted to get this video out earlier, but I was so busy this week, and the week I bought him, I just ended up, oh wow, this actually looks really good. I ended up not being able to film because I was painting for so long, and I apologize for that, guys. There's the little thingy for the zombie tech squad. If you ever need them, you can scan that QR code. And he is officially out of the box. Now, I am assuming we'll have to cut some zip ties. So I grabbed my little box cutter, and here it is. Now, it doesn't smell the greatest. That's starting right off. We have just some little cardboard spacer thingies. 1, 2, 3, there's 4 of them. There's the third one. There's the fourth. I don't really think those are needed for anything. And here's the trash can lid. Now, it's not actual metal because that would be way too hard for it to hold. We got this little protector thingy that was on the handle. The handle is metal, which is cool. This is part label E. It says there, E, and it's got a very nice material, sort of like an umbrella material. Hey guys, sorry if the camera angle is different now. I switched it up. I got rid of the chair it was standing on because the chair was uneven and I didn't like the way that was filmed. So, I've put you actually on top of Trash Bandit's box. So, you guys are on there now. It's a lot straighter. Sorry for the beginning of the video, it wasn't straight on that chair. So, as I was saying with the lid, it's got like a nice umbrella-like material. In case you ever want to put it outside. Because it does say on the box it's outdoor rated, and I won't be testing that. I won't be putting them outside for the whole year. Halloween night maybe I will, but he's just probably gonna be an indoor prop for me because I live in Canada and it can snow really whenever, and I don't want it to get full of snow or anything. And also the neighborhood I live in is not the greatest, so there's a lot of like riffraff and whatnot, so I hope I'm not going to put him outside. I don't want him to get stolen. Here's the instructions with the clothing, I think. The instructions are a lot smaller than Meat and Sewer Rats. I know you guys probably may not know, but on my old YouTube channel, SpookyTime123, I love Mutant Sewer Rat, and he still is my favorite animatronic of all time. This is the power adapter. It's in a brown box, which is interesting. Usually they're in white boxes. It's 5.9 volt, 2 amp. Let's get this thing out. I believe this is an outdoor rated power adapter. It should be, as it is an outdoor rated design. Yeah, it's got that little twisty gasket thing that you twist onto the thingy, onto the control box. So there's the adapter. We have the head, which is in here. Let's get the reveal on this. We'll save this till the end, actually. Save that till the end. And then we've got the mechanism alongside the control box and this little box thingy. Let's see if I can show you guys this without it falling out. You can kind of see it, but I'm gonna take this out and I'll show you guys. It's all zip tied together, and this is a heavy piece. There it is. There's the box there and the mechanism. So you have to snip some zip ties, and we'll go over everything one by one. There's a nice pull-out tray. I don't know if I'll keep that. I might. So let's slice some zip ties here. Gotta be careful. I don't want to cut any of the wires. That would be awful. But there's this wire here. And if you guys don't know, this animatronic is made by Crazy Create, which is pretty cool. I'm actually gonna pause the video and grab scissors. I don't trust myself with this thing. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I grabbed the scissors. I really didn't want to slice any of the wires with that box cutter, so let's just slice the zip ties with the scissors. Got one off. Now, I'm using right-handed scissors and I'm a left-handed person, so it's hard to cut, but it's going okay. There's the second one cut off. We got this protective foam piece. Don't think I'll be needing that. We got this box thingy. 2 more zip ties, and here's the box. Wow, this is heavy. I don't know what's in here. Might be like some parts or something. I believe, yeah, the mechanism is all off. We got another protective piece. This is pretty greasy, but there's a look at the pop-up mechanism for him. Thank God Spirit didn't cheap out with him and make him the permanent connection. I hate those. Fun fact, I was considering buying Screaming Reaper, but after I seen that he had that permanent connection, he instantly came off my list. So there's that. The pop-up mech. We've got the control box is actually zip tied on, I think. Maybe I can, I know these zip ties for the control boxes are reusable. There, I got that off. So this zip tie for the control box, they're reusable, so that's good to know. I never knew that with my Sadistic Sadie and my, I don't think Mutant Sewer I had one of these. I never knew that with Sadistic Sadie. I just cut it right off, but those ones are reusable. There's the plastic cover that was covering this. Here's the control box, and yes, it does show it. It is the waterproof because it's got these little protector gasket thingies. I don't know if I mentioned, this is a Crazy Create animatronic. We got 2 wires to connect. And yeah, it looks pretty good. Not really sure how to do it, but looks good. Looks good nonetheless. And this is label F. This is part F. And then we have the base. Oh, there's 2 pieces to this. Why is there 2 pieces to this? I don't know. It's connected somewhere. I don't wanna, let me set it. Whoa, jeez. Lost my balance there. I don't wanna break it, so, okay. I'm assuming this piece is the top piece. Looks very circular. Don't know why I wore it like a necklace. And then we have this piece. This is the base, I believe so. This has also a little connector, a zip tie there that I'll just leave on for right now because it's not very necessary. Here's this thing. Now let's see what's in here. I really don't know. I've seen videos on him on YouTube, but I don't remember what's in this box. So let's see together what's in here. Holy cow, there's, oh yeah, I forgot, there's all these little poles. Where'd they go? Jeez. How did that many fit in this small little box? That's crazy. So it looks like we have about 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 8 of these poles. Wow, that's quite a bit. And then we've got 4 stakes because he's outdoor rated. Again, I don't think I'll be using these. Maybe I can use them for my inflatables. Those are pretty heavy duty, so that's cool. Yeah, guys. I'm just picking up the zip ties. And there was also this little bag with a cotter pin. 2 cotter pins in this bag, along with this pin. So I'll just put that on top of the box. Now, let's look at the head. I believe the head is in here. Probably. Yeah, it is. Oh, guys. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, my goodness, look at him. That doesn't smell too bad. And he's got all the garbage around him, which is pretty awesome, guys. I love this guy, so that's cool. We are now going to get on to the build. So I'm going to pause the video and get on to the build. So stay tuned for the build, guys. Guys, so I'm about to start the build. I took the clothing out of the Ziploc bag. Looks pretty cool. Might be a pain to get on. Hopefully not. But I don't have any plans today, so this can take all day. Let's see here. To start off, we need all those parts. I believe we have them all. We went over them. Yep, I think so. To start off the build, we need part A, which is this one, on the ground. You guys can't see that, but it is on the ground. And then all these little poles that were in that tiny, tiny box, have to stack them on these little pegs. So I will do that, and I'll get back to you guys when that's all put together. Hey guys, so I got that part all done, finished. It's already starting to look like a trash can. Some of these poles were hard to get on. I hope they're They weren't that hard to get on, but I hope they're somewhat easy to get off. Now I believe the next step is, yes, we have to attach this piece, the top piece, to here. And I believe it goes like this. This is the front. It's labeled. So this little piece thingy here is the back, and then this is the front. So I'm gonna pause the video and get that piece on. I'll be back shortly. All right, I got the top piece on. That was a little tricky, but it wasn't too bad. Took a couple minutes, but not too bad. Now the next piece, part 4. We have to put the mechanism onto the head. So we've got the head here. This is so cool. Look at the detail. That looks awesome. And then the mechanism will snap lock onto the head. So I actually might be able to do this part on camera because I don't think it'll take that long. But you can see here is the snap lock. You can kind of, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm gonna snap lock it in. Snap, it's in. That's one piece done. One step done, I mean. But now he's onto his mechanism. And then the next part, we have to put the bottom piece on the base, which is down here on that little notch. So again, this is probably another part I'll be able to do on camera because it won't be that long. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I think I put the lid on the wrong way, guys. Yep, I did. Oh no. So I'm gonna have to pause the video and fix the lid. My bad. Alright, sorry. Tilted the camera a bit. That's on now the right way. That was a little tricky, that part, but that's okay. Now we'll put on the head, back to this step. This part just clips in on the bottom here, so I'll be able to do this step on camera. This is easy enough to do. It should only take a couple seconds for this part. 1, 2, 3, it's on. That's actually pretty sturdy, so that's awesome. And now I believe the next step is to clip on the control box on the second peg, which is right there beneath the wire, I think. Let me check. Yeah, it is. So we connect the control box onto the back of him now. And this is going to be a fun step. So let's do that. Okay, there. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get that one off. That might be super hard to get off, but let's connect this wire now. I believe it's this way it goes. Wire is connected. Now, we have to put on the clothes, which will be a hard step. So I'm going to, I think, putting on the clothes. Yep, I'm gonna put on the clothing. So I have to pull this up, and this will take a second, so I will pause the video for this part. See you in a bit. Guys, look at this. I got it on. Little tricky, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, actually. It wasn't too bad at all. I am now going to connect the power adapter. So let's get a close-up view of this. I'm just gonna untangle it and then connect it up. I'm not gonna plug it in, of course, because the build is not complete, but I am going to connect it up so that we just get this step out of the way. Sorry, I'm dropping everything over here. Got this part, and then since I already velcroed it up in the back, I'm just gonna feed it up the top, lift it up a little bit, and feed it up the top. So just put it under there, and then this little thingy, I don't know what I might actually need to open up that compartment again. Alright, this is a little trickier than I thought. I'm gonna pause the video, plug in the power adapter, and I'll be right back. I got that connected, the power adapter is officially connected to him. Now I don't know the next step. Oh, we have to connect this Velcro here. Let's bring it closer. This Velcro here has to go on the inside along this edge, these edges. So I'll pause that. Again, there's a look at the IR sensor, pretty cool. I didn't plug it in because I'll be using the activator, but this won't take long. So I'll just pause the video quickly and then he'll be basically complete. Hey guys, that part's all done. And now the last step is to put the lid on. And it just clips like so, I think. Right there. And I think it's done. I think the build is complete. Although, what the heck is this thing for? I never needed this. It's gotta be for something. Oh! Okay, so this is what it's for. It goes like this, and then there's this little notch here, and then the lid connects through that. Okay, so this thing goes in there. So one more pause, and then, oops, and then we'll move on to the demo. This was not a very hard build at all, so I'll connect this, and then demo's coming right up, guys. Stay tuned. Guys, he's all built, and we're ready for the demo. Ignore the cords, that's just the power adapter, and as soon as we push this coin, he's gonna activate. I can't wait. This is long awaited too. Again, I got this guy on the 7th of August, and it's now, I believe, it's the 19th. Look at this, guys. It's Wednesday, August 19th, the day I'm filming this, which is crazy. Again, my birthday's in 2 days, and there's a good chance I'll be picking up another animatronic in Regina, but I cannot wait for this, guys. So let's just admire the details on the can first. We got this little X, and then the keep out. Here's the little lid, and if we lift it up, he's inside. Let's spin it around a bit and just admire the detail before we get into the demo. So here's the handle. You've got a skull. There's the connector I was talking about with the cotter pin. We've got this little dollar sign thingy. And I love the rust stains on this thing. It looks really great. And then over here is back to the front. So I'm gonna readjust him and then we'll get on to the demo. So just one more sec, guys. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. I went on to the demo. I pushed the coin, it didn't work, so I figured out the problem. I had the step pad plugged into the speaker jack. Off topic, but here's my bed right now, full of Trash Bandit's garbage. Ironic, right? So, here we go. The real demo. Many failed attempts, but let's get this going. Very loud. That's so good. My goodness, guys. That's very loud though. Might have to turn on the volume a little bit. But yeah, I really love this guy. Let's do him one more time here. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Now you can kind of hear the mechanism groaning. I don't know if that's a problem for other people's or if it's just mine, but there he is, guys. connected to the animatronic activator. This is the first animatronic I've had connected to this thing. I got this last year at the 50% off sale. But he's so good. Honestly, let's get a view of him from the side. I'm just gonna press the coin. Let's get the side angle. So loud though. Look at him. He's so cute. I definitely have to turn down the volume a bit. But guys, that's awesome. We're gonna go to the overview pretty quickly. And yeah, this is gonna be lots of fun. I don't know why I just said that, but this was lots of fun to build. Now let's go to the overview, so stay tuned guys for that. So, what do I think of the Spirit Halloween 2026 Trash Bandit? I'm gonna be dead honest with you guys, I love him. I know he has his fair share of haters, and I can understand that, but I don't know, I just think he's so great. Probably my second favorite animatronic of, I don't know if all time, but that's tough to say. He's up there with Meat and Sewer Rat for sure. He's either 4th or 5th for me of all-time favorites. I just think he's so cool. Really great. I turned down the volume for this overview, but there you go, little buddy. He's great, and I'm not gonna lie, when he popped up there with no volume, that actually startled me. So, great animatronic overall. He'll go great with Meat and Sewer Rat, honestly. Yeah, they're just two really great animatronics. Very good animatronic, and I know I've kept saying the same thing over and over and over, but I don't know. I just love this guy a ton, a good bit. He's solid. He's a great jump scare. I'm sure he'll scare quite a few people on Halloween night. Yeah, very solid. Yeah, I know lots of people hate him, and I get that because he's kind of child friendly, and most people don't like the child friendly animatronic Spirit Halloween gives us, but I am a big fan of them. I just think they're cute, and especially the animal animatronics. The animal animatronics that Spirit Halloween makes are just perfection. I just love the animal animatronics they make and bring to us. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I know I said at the beginning it took me a really long time to make the video, but again, I was busy painting and all that, but hey, it's out now for you guys, coming out 2 days before my birthday. And again, I'm thinking of picking up Harvey Carvey in Regina. There will be a store tour on the Regina location, so stay tuned for that. And then if I do decide to pick up Harvey Carvey or a different animatronic, there will be an unboxing video of that after the Regina location. So there's going to be a bunch of videos this upcoming week. Non-stop Halloween content all throughout many months. Stay tuned for next time. And again, 142 Random Dude signing off. And this was the unboxing of Trash Bandit. See you all next time.